You can only take others as deep as you've been yourself. That is why it's so important to have a coach when you're coaching others. That's what I'm going to be talking about today. And let's just dive right in. My name's Sachin. I've been a coach for the last 4 years, and I've been using social media to grow my business, mostly Instagram. And in these videos, I've been divulging my secrets that aren't really secrets. I also do this. And just share what's helped me grow my business over these years. Now, April was an insane month for me. Oh my goodness. Wow. We started a new business coaching group. We started a social media training group. I started a membership site for my life coaching group. I've also started smashing out content on all fronts, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'm starting a podcast just for you guys called For the Coaches, and it's coming very soon. I've got some amazing guests, 2 of my coaches. I've also got Jason Goldberg, for those of you who know who he is. Great dude. Very excited to have him as a guest. And there's just a lot coming your way, so brace yourself, buckle your seatbelt. So today I want to just talk about something that's happened for me recently, right? And look, if you are one of the people that I'm going to be talking about, or if you know who I'm talking about, let's not start a witch hunt. Let's not take things personally. I just want to share what's happening for me. So maybe about a year or so ago, I felt like I was in competition with a few coaches because they were doing similar things to me. And, before I was like, it didn't really get to me because I had so much to do. So I just didn't think about it. But I've slowed down a lot recently, and my hair's going everywhere. I've slowed down a lot recently, and it's because of my coaches. They're both like Siawash, Ankush, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the help you've given me. And I was having a conversation with both of them in different times about this thing about competition. And I realized my own ego is getting in the way of me helping to raise the tide and have a high tide that raises all of our ships. Surely, if I want there to be a really high tide for all of us, surely that should include the people who are doing some things similar to me. Just because I disagree with the way some people talk about social media doesn't mean that I need to take it personally. And this ego work that I did recently really liberated me. I felt like this, don't do the same thing as me, and there's no need for that. And without my coach's help, I would have been stewing in that pot of low and this is going to sound very woo-woo, but lower vibrational thinking, low energy being, shall we say. Whereas normally I'm up here, I'm very high energy, got a lot to say, really excited to share, and I'm coming from a place of love and excitement. Whereas when it came to this stuff, I was like, oh, how dare you? And it just made me think, like, wow, who am I being by doing that? I'm not trying to raise all of the ships. That means I'm like, yeah, this high tide is for us over here, you stay over there. That doesn't make sense. That's one thing. And the other thing is, when you're invested in your own growth, like, some people get the wrong idea, say, oh, well, when my business gets to a certain point, then I can just chill. It's really funny. Like, I think I've invested more money back into my business, back into my own growth and development than I have just in fun stuff that I do. I've invested way more money back into my business than I have just, bought other things or put the money to the side to save it. Your investment in your own growth and development is what's going to help you to have a sustainably successful business. If you're constantly learning and growing, you can take your clients to that place with you. The reason why I only work with people for a year is because I want to take them on a journey with me. I'm on a continuous journey of learning and growth and development. I want them to come with me. I want all of them, the people that I work with, whether you're in my group, whether it's one-on-one, or if you're with me in the life coaching group, the membership group, wherever we work together, I want you to come with me and experience how deep I go, because I know how incredible it is for me. And a lot of people have said, yeah, I'll invest in my own coaching once I start making money. I get it, because I was there too. Before I started coaching with Siawash, dude, like I was doing okay. I was making a full-time living from coaching. I was making proposals left and right. I was having lots of conversations, and I thought I was doing pretty good. When I started coaching with Siwash, just in a few conversations that we had, I just realized like, wow, I'm playing really small and I could be doing so much more. Now, there was a time even before that, the first coach I worked with, when I worked with him, I wasn't really making any money from coaching. And I just said to him, hey, look, I've got £300 in my bank account. What can we do for that? And he said, look, just keep your money. You teach me social media. I'll coach you. I'll just teach you about the business. So I said, okay, cool. I coached with him for a few months and I signed my first client because he was able to help me tweak my proposals, tweak my intake conversations, and change my enrollment conversations. It changed the whole process with me so that it felt in alignment with me and so that I could sell without feeling dirty. That was one of my biggest problems back then. I'd never sold anything and I just felt, oh no, don't want to do that. That might not be your problem right now. You might have other things going on, but I just want to really stress the importance of what having a coach will do for you and how it allows you to show up powerfully for your clients. And you know how it's so funny. I've had this conversation so many times. Someone said to me recently, like, yeah, I don't understand why these people aren't paying me. And I said, are you paying me? Because we've had this conversation before. He said no. And I said, well, how committed are you to them paying you? Because you haven't experienced that commitment yourself. You're not so invested in your own coaching that it calls that part out of you. It calls the strong leadership out of you. It calls strong commitment out of you and out of your clients. That's the game changer. For me, it is. I know how committed I am to my journey. I'm in for a year at least with these coaches. You know, I really want to stress that to everyone. I really want to make it a priority for you to understand that the gap between where you are now and where you want to be is not just going to be filled by experience. It's not about how many doors can I knock. It's not about how many proposals can I make. It's not about how many conversations can I have. That's a part of it. But if you're not tweaking your process in between, you're going to keep making the same mistakes and maybe you'll realize it a year later. This is not a promotional post to say, hey, sign up with me. I mean this in the nicest way possible, but I don't care if you work with me or not. I just want you to have a coach so that you can show up powerfully for other people. I can't work with everyone and I don't want to, okay? It's too much right now. I want you to have a coach so that everyone else benefits from you showing up in the world as a powerful coach. That's it. If you've enjoyed today's video, please comment below. I want to know what have you got from being coached yourself. Tell me a success story. Tell me something that you worked through with your coach. Tell me an experience that you've had. You worked through it and out the other side, you've become a more powerful coach as a result of it. I would love to hear that. I love hearing powerful coaching success stories, and it's really important to tell our clients these stories too. Comment below, tell me what your stories are. And if you still haven't got the PDF on growing your business, I don't know what you're waiting for, but comment below, I'll send it over to you. I hope you all have a good day. I'll see you soon. Peace.